Welcome to the new video. Everyone loves summer, so I thought it would be fun to make a video about swimming pools. Most people probably can't wait to relax and swim again. But did you know there are some pools that are pretty scary? So I started looking and found some that you probably haven't heard of. Are you new to this channel? Be sure to subscribe and click the bell and like the video before you do too. Number 10. Homestead Crater is a geothermal pool in Utah that is hidden in a 55 meters high limestone cave. It was formed about 10,000 years ago when melting snow from the Wasatch Mountains penetrated deep into the earth. As a result of volcanic activity, the cave warmed to a depth of more than 3 kilometers, the hole above the crater lets in some sunlight, while the pool remains heated to a temperature of around 35 degrees Celsius year-round. In 1996, people made a tunnel in the rock face to access the site. Over the years, it has attracted many tourists and diving enthusiasts, but a number of rules apply. You are only allowed to swim in the water for 40 minutes if it's not crowded. Considering you are literally at the bottom of the volcano, it can be quite scary. Number 9. Most pools have fairly clear water, but this pool or mud bath is located in the village of Piparov in Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. These mud baths are formed by the eruption of mud or mud slurry of water and gases. There are more than 15 different mud volcanoes in Trinidad, and the danger lies in the unpredictability of the eruption. The last major eruption occurred on the 22nd of February 1997 in the small village of Paparo. The mud baths are used as a popular tourist destination, and their temperature can range from 2 to 100 degrees Celsius. Lamishal is one of the mud baths that you can swim in and is not too hot. There is also the sea nearby where you can rinse off the mud, according to the locals who live in the village. The mud is also supposed to cleanse and rejuvenate the skin. Would you like to try it sometime? Let me know in the comments. Number 8. The Queen's Bath is a small hole. It was naturally formed surrounded by volcanic rocks on the island of Kauai in Hawaii. It is also called the Pool of Death. And this place is definitely not for every swimmer. The water is very rough, especially in winter, and even the Hawaiian government does not recommend visiting this place when the sea is calm. This place looks breathtaking and you can take pictures of it on Instagram, on YouTube, but also some videos where you can see how strong the currents are and how high the waves can crash against the rock walls. Unfortunately, several people who swam here did not survive despite everything I mentioned that above. It is still a very popular tourist destination, and I would think twice before actually jumping in the water here, especially when the tide is high. Number 7. Crocosaurus Cave is a zoo in Darwin, Australia that is home to about 70 species of reptiles. The main attraction parks a death cage floated by some of Australia's largest saltwater crocodiles, and if you want, you can admire them up close for about 15 minutes. You'll be locked in a glass cage that's submerged in water. You can enter the cage with one other person at a time, and the crocodiles are fed at the same time to make them swim more actively. Interestingly, one of these crocodiles is over 80 years old. However, this attraction has an age limit of 15 years and you have to be a bit brave to make it. If you find it scary, you can also view the crocodiles from behind a glass window. However, the park also has a museum where you can learn about all these animals, and a little further on, you can even feed some of the smaller crocodiles. Number 6. Tokyo Summerland is an amusement park in the Japanese city of Akuruno, which is known for having one of the busiest swimming pools in the world. Every summer, thousands of people come to the park to enjoy the wave pool. The wave pool is an attraction, as most people know, where the waves of the sea are simulated. This park is often crowded with people squeezing together with inflatable rings. If you suffer from claustrophobia, this is probably not for you. But apparently it can be even crazier In Sichuan, China, they have a pool known as the Dead Sea. And in the summer of 2016, it was 40 degrees Celsius, which caused literally 10,000 people to take to the crowded pool. One think a few hundred people is too many, but when you see that at one time, you don't want to swim, and then also it's easy to get out of sight. Number 5. Why for O Deep Joy is one of the deepest pools in the world. Located in a hotel in the village of Montegrotto in the Italian Turnpool. It is 40 meters deep and definitely not for the faint-hearted. It reportedly contains a whopping 4,300 cubic meters of water and was first opened in June 2014. The water in the pool is heated and is a popular spot for people who like to dive. Not only does the Y40 go to a depth of 40 meters, but it also has several special caves that you can explore. However, you have to sign a paper beforehand in case something happens, and only experienced divers are allowed to swim to the bottom. Most people don't dive deeper than 20 meters because the water pressure could make you faint. If you're staying at this hotel and don't dare to swim, you can see the people from behind a glass window and there's a tunnel you can walk through. Number 4. Skellefteå is a place in northern Sweden where the Scandinavian Swimming Championships are held every February. It is a competition that is only for people who are not afraid of the cold. The pool is specially carved out of thick ice so that the competition can take place. As you can probably guess, the temperature is extremely low and there are also medical staff on hand to supervise. If something were to happen, people who aren't used to the cold might hyperventilate at some point. They might find it hard to breathe. You might wonder why these people don't opt for a heated pool straight away, but experts say cold water has health benefits including boosting circulation and immunity. However, swimmers of all ages are welcome, so if you're not afraid of a little cold, this could be for you. Number 3. Siam Park is a large water park. Located in Spain on the largest island of the Canary Islands, Tenerife Science Park is one of the most impressive water parks in the world. Costing approximately 50 million euros to build, it is classic Thai architecture with fire-breathing dragons, temples, and more than 20 different attractions. One of them is the Shark Tank, a kind of water slide that opens into a tunnel where sharks swim around you. However, they also have a wave pool in this park called the Wave Palace, which has the highest artificial waves in the world. These waves reach a height of at least 3 meters. It sounds like a lot of fun, but if the pool is very busy, I would at least be careful. Wave Palace is also a popular destination for surfers who use the wave pool to practice their sport. Number 2. Devil's Pool is a natural swimming pool. Located on the edge of Victoria Falls in Zambia, a country in East Africa. Victoria Falls is 108 meters high and is said to have formed naturally thousands of years ago. Once you jump into the water, the current sweeps you to the edge of the falls. There's someone to make sure everything goes right. But there have been people who have fallen off the edge unhappily. Yet every year there are plenty of tourists who take a dip here. Victoria Falls is one of the largest in the world. At no less than 1,700 meters wide, the best time to visit this place is between August and January. But it depends on the current water level. Number 1. Yulong Shuyun Water Park is one of the largest of its kind and is located in the Chinese city of Longjing. This water park has several attractions, including a wave pool that can create some of the highest waves in the world. However, in the summer of 2019, there was a report that there was supposed to be an equipment failure in the control room of the wave pool. This caused a wave similar to a small tsunami, which caused some people to be thrown out of the pool. Some people had to be rushed to hospital, but luckily no one was hurt. Still, it's a sign that you should stay alert if you decide to enter a wave pool. But don't let it deter you from swimming because things like this almost never happen. Which pool from this pool would you like to try? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch another video we made, check out our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.